Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Then it's Thomas Bryant, and it's Wright in at the power forward. And then for the Brooklyn Nets. Well, making some changes. Simmons comes in for Connaughton, and it's Powell in for Bogdanovich. Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And the free throw, no good.
When you think about Thomas Bryant, the thing you think about is efficiency. He makes the most of his chances, and he doesn't force the issue.
The drive by Powell.
Mavericks foul. Luka Doncic. That's his second personal.
That one falls for Powell. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Doncic. And so he hits both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Powell with a steal. Pass to Simmons. Over Finney-Smith. And it's Simmons missing. Here's Brown. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. That one no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And thinking about Bryant's offense, he doesn't get the reputation as efficient because all his finishes are right at the rim.
That's exactly right. You're correct. Not just a close-range scorer, though. He's now got a solid outside game. He's smart enough to recognize a good shot and pass up on any bad ones. That's the key to his effectiveness.
Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Hardaway. Dinwiddie against Powell. Dinwiddie, no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Mavericks with a rebound. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert. He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Powell comes in for Brown. Back to Powell. Inside, Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
The ball's knocked loose. Powell right side. Dallas no good that time either.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Powell passes to Simmons. Hammers the lob through.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Dinwiddie passes to Kaminsky. Here's Powell. For 3, Hardaway. Sharp grabs the miss. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
To the paint. Here's Simmons. Buries it down low. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Dinwiddie outside. And they're on the run. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To halt the run, he buries it from 3. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And he's going for the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Hardaway. He's got 13. On the clock. Fires the 3. That shot off. And so it's Brooklyn finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Also Austin Rivers out there. And it's Powell in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, the magician in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He contributed 35 points and a season-high number of rebounds. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Dallas calls timeout. And we know the long season is a grind for players, Grant. What about the coaches?
You know what? A long season is a grind for everyone. Not just for the coaches, but for the training staffs, for the basketball operations department. Everyone involved understands that it's a grind both physically and mentally.
He's checked in for Rivers. And Dallas also making a switch. Wright's checked in for Powell. Powell against Dinwiddie. It's Wright on the wing. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over Powell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Nets with the lead. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And the Nets, another 3.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. And here's Doncic. He's got 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Brooklyn has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Connaughton. And the 3 off target. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And it's Doncic on the drive. Deflected. They get it back. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And there's the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Dinwiddie against Powell. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Over Bogdanovich. Dallas no good that time either. The Nets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Powell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his third personal, first team foul.
That one falls for Powell. And the Mavericks with some changes. Bryant comes in for Kaminsky. And it's Brown in for Finney-Smith. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
To the inside. Bryant left side. Clock at 6. Oh, they need this. The rebound by the Nets. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Here's Powell. Takes it inside. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good by Connaughton. Connaughton's got 6 points in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Knocked loose. Irving against Doncic. It's Powell on the wing from outside the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Powell's got 9.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Dinwiddie passes to right. Doncic outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Bryant. He's guarded by Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Bryant.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
Here's Connaughton. Back to Powell. Now Bogdanovich. And it's Powell off the drive. And right with the defensive effort. Dallas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Doncic outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Powell against Dinwiddie. Powell left side. Here's Claxton. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Lots of 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Bryant. Over Irving. Bryant, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Powell, it's good. And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Bogdanovich passes to Powell. 44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. He takes it in. Here's Claxton. Uses the glass on the layup. Claxton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. From deep, here's Doncic. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. And so it's Brooklyn sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break.